But again, that's a 3/32 bead. This pattern is a soft hackle. I use a 140 denier thread, which is a little bit heavier than a normal thread. A 6/0 is closer to a 70. Some companies are going to the denier designation because it's a lot more accurate way to measure it. And I'm going to kind of just taper that body. God, it's a tungsten and orange soft hackle fly, and it is very effective for me on the North Platte. It's one of my go-to flies. And probably is fairly similar to a Copper John, as a matter of fact. But the caddis in the North Platte, you get this fly wet, and it is amazing how closely it resembles that caddis. Now, for stoneflies and a variety of other things, I like to use hare's ear with a little flash in it. And I'm going to put just a little bit of a head on that. Normally I use spit, but that's too disgusting to people, so I'm going to use some wax. Rainey Ryder, who is a gal that has a big fly company, I was tying next to her one day at some deal, and I kept using spit to, she told me what a pig I was.
Can you acknowledge the fact that she was crap and went on with your time?
Okay, so now we've got the body, and we've got a little bit of a thorax. I'm going to change thread from, I used 140 denier to help me build that body up. I'm going to push that bead back because I want a little bit of room up at the eye. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the soft hackle closer to the eye of the hook than the bead. And I do that because I think it kind of veils that bead just a little bit, and I think it helps my hackle stick out better so that there's more movement in the water. So when you finish this, it's not going to lay back in that nice fly shape. What it's going to do is going to stand out. But I fancy that if this fishes, and I'll use about 3 turns, that as it fishes, that there's more movement to this fly this way. I got that turned in there, and I'm not going to worry about that.
You seem to like henback better than partridge in this situation?
I like henback. God, I'm addicted to henback. I mean to tell you, I can't stop buying henback. And I like the variegated colors of brown. Boy, I mean, it comes in a bunch of similar colors, and it is just nice stuff. And I'm going to hold that back so I can build a head. And you can see how it makes that material kind of stand out a little bit. It doesn't lay back cleanly, which is just what I want it to do.
I might have missed that, Eric. On your soft hackles, do you ever cut off half the hackle? So, have to
You strip
one
one
side
half.
of the hackle before you.